This is Rick Cassells from Fix My Back Pain. This is a special video for Dr. Peter Osbourne, and Peter asked me if there was anything that people can do in order to prevent back pain, especially in those people that do a lot of sitting, a lot of computer work, or play electronics, laying around on the couch or at home. So there's three things that I end up recommending to people, and I'm going to get Orsi to demonstrate them. So the first one is, if you're in a sitting position or if you end up working at the office, is reaching for the sky and arching back a little bit. So get Orsi to reach for the sky. So hands are about shoulder width apart. She's going to reach up and then she's going to reach back a little bit. Good. And back. So just get her to do for a second or two. And again, and back, and going with 5 repetitions. And what she's doing there is offloading the spine, because when it comes to sitting, there's 40% more stress on that lower back. So we want to offload that stress. And by reaching for the sky and arching back, that ends up easing the stress in that low back area. And doing 5 repetitions for a couple seconds ends up helping easing that stress in the back and fending off back pain. Now the second thing is to work on improving that mid-back movement. So with a lot of desk work, sitting work, computer work, things end up stiffening in the mid-back. And with this mid-back being stronger than the low back ends up taking up that load or trying to compensate for that movement that's missing in the mid-back. So what I get people to do is, I'll get Orsi to demonstrate, is just crossing the arms over and then sitting and rotating to one side as far as you can, and then rotating to the other side. Good. And if the chair gets in the way, you just kind of scoot forward, so you end up having a little bit more room. Good. Standing nice and upright, rotating, focusing on that mid-back. Good. And going back and forth about 5 repetitions. Now the third thing is looking at what kind of chair that you end up having. So I'll get Orsi to kind of sit back. And what we're looking at is, ideally we're looking at a chair that kind of supports your curves. And you're looking at one that definitely supports your low back, and you're looking at one that ideally supports your neck area. So with this one, it would have been better if there was more of a top piece that ended up providing more support to the neck, and that would end up easing the back. So a lot of them are lower, about shoulder height, that provides support for the low back, but what ends up easing the pain and stress in the back is when there's support in the low back and in the neck area. So there you go. This is Rick Cassells from Fix My Back Pain with a special video for Dr. Peter Osbourne when it comes to 3 things that people can end up doing that sit a lot in order to prevent back pain.